Hi, we are Liliana Diaz, Julia Ruiz, and Tania Raux, and we're going to present our project. Gender inequality has been identified like a social problem, and we have to contribute to finish this problem. At least 1 out of 3 women have been victims of abuse by men. We have 3 actions, and we think that will help to eradicate the problem. The first one is show to your kid that women and men are equal. The second one is share household chores and childcare equally. And the third one is hire the diversity. The education in young people about the equity of gender is very important because we are more influential and susceptible to stereotypes when we are kids. We have to educate our children not to just women fight for women's rights, however, make them men join our fight too. We can make that happen if we educate gender equality. We could start educating children in preschool about the importance of gender equality and start to do activities of how could we solve this problem. One example is that in Spain, in preschool, they teach the equity and the playing roles of men and women. They teach that men and women can do the same jobs. I think this is a very important action that we can do to improve this problem.
Youth not in employment, education, or training are women. Another action we have is share household and childcare equality. Sharing household chores
Have experienced abuse by men. Hire diversity. By including diversity in a company, the recruiting and retention rates are more successful because it puts a company at a competitive advantage.
is an important part of marriage for a majority of married adults. But among those who have children, there are notable differences in perceptions of who actually does more of the work around the house. Households should be shared between all members of the family to their best abilities, especially between the parents. Sharing the household chores makes children more responsible from a young age, and it makes the equality in the house balance. It brings in a sense of stability and happiness around the relationship in the house. The communication with your partner from the beginning of the marriage is important to know if the household chores will be equal and will not be a workload for the woman only, because it is a thing of two people.
There is greater productivity and engagement and increased customer service. One way to increase the hiring of women and other underrepresented groups, diversity consultant, is to remove names, photos, and addresses from the resumes early in the selection process, because gender and race biases can affect what happens even before the interview. That is why if you remove the names and you wait until the person walks into the room, then you know that you are truly being equitable across the table. Having said this, it can be concluded that there are no excuses for gender inequality, as there are a lot of actions that can end with it. We have to start promoting these actions, and as time goes by, promote the rest of them. This is something that needs to be talked about because it is a problem that is very present in our day to day. We have to end with the macho mentality that doesn't let women to express, act, and feel as they should. We are all equal and should be treated as it. Thank you.